Here at CES, a pretty new idea has been unveiled. Quibi is a streaming service specifically for mobiles. It's going to be a subscription service offering high production value films presented in bite-sized 10-minute chunks to be watched on the go. But most interestingly, each film will be full screen no matter which way up you hold your phone and no matter when you switch between orientations. And instead of getting a compromised cropped view when watching in portrait mode, you get different shots specifically chosen by the director that work in that orientation. Each Quibi film is basically two films running in parallel with the ability to switch between them at any moment. This was the main aim of the founders Meg Whitman and ex-Disney chairman and DreamWorks founder Jeffrey Katzenberg.
We knew for our use case that people are on the go, right? We think that our use case is 7 in the morning till 7 at night. So maybe you get on the bus and you're holding your phone in portrait and then you want to watch something in landscape and then you get off and you want to, so we knew we had to go seamlessly portrait to landscape, and we wanted it to be full screen video because a lot of video on your phone isn't full screen video today because it hasn't been shot for the right aspect ratio. So we got together and we said, you know, we've got to shoot this content differently. We've got to shoot the film a little differently, but then we have to render it and we have to be able to do this portrait to landscape transition without taking down tremendous battery power or tremendous bandwidth. And so there was a technical challenge and a challenge around how the film was going to be shot. And that's a little bit of the magic of Jeffrey and I coming together to found this company because he knows the creative side, I know the tech side, and we were able to do something that no one's done before.
Apparently you're filming a lot in 8K, and that's how you can get good resolution portrait crops of your footage. That's really expensive, isn't it?
Well, we didn't set out here to cut corners. We set out here to deliver people something that's unlike anything they've seen before, and that has a price tag about it. It's not user-generated content, which we admire, and it's great, and it's made for pennies or dollars a minute. We're making content for $100,000 a minute, and yes, it's expensive, but that's worth paying for, we think.
Hello?
Hi there.
The ability to show different shots depending on which way the phone is orientated is taken even further in the short film Nest, where watching in landscape shows a normal cinematic film, but switching to portrait shows what the main character can see on her phone screen instead.
You know what? I'll come back. You have a good one.
I mean, there's only so many streaming services that anyone's going to be able to pay for. That's got to be a consideration.
Ultimately, on a mega thing, it's like, yes, we can't all afford to have every single thing that we want. So yeah, in that regard, you're right. At the macro level or at the 50,000 feet down, yes, we are competing for people's
entertainment dollars, broadly speaking, I think.
Yeah, but at $4.99 a month, we think we're awfully affordable and differentiated from what anybody else is doing.
$4.99, very expensive production values. Are you going to make money anytime?
We see a day where we will become profitable in the not too distant future, and then we will have a decision to make. If the thing is growing like crazy, do we invest more in content and in marketing and folks? But I will tell you, we are really responsible from a financial perspective, and we created a business plan that our first set of investors underwrote because we told them what the runway looked like to profitability.
This is not one of those things where we said, let's build an audience, then we'll figure out if we can make money.
Yeah. That's never been done before.
No, as Meg said, we're two old dogs. We've run businesses, we've been public company CEOs. Day one, this has got a very clear path to profitability reasonably early.